praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, where I have learned this truth and where I'm still learning this truth. And also shalom to the remnant of Israel. All right, this is going to be another reading in the Apocrypha, 2nd Esdras, the 7th chapter. This reading is going to be out of the Good News Translation, including the verse okay, well, I'll just say it this way. So why are we reading out of the 2nd Esdras is because in the midst of the topic that we are on, which is beware of the company that you keep. All right, this 2nd Esdras was mentioned, and this is why. In Proverbs 4 and verse 18, and I'm going to read the Good News version since this is a Good News reading of 2nd Esdras. So Proverbs 4 and 18 in the Good News translation reads, the road the righteous travel is like the sunrise, getting brighter and brighter until daylight has come. All right, until the Lord comes. All right, but so this path, all right, the path of the righteous is a very narrow path. All right, it is also a very difficult path to walk. All right, it is also a narrow path, a narrow, difficult path that leads to life. Okay, and this is what we're going to read about in 2nd Esdras, chapter 7. And we're going to read verses 1 through verse 27. All right, in the Good News translation. Okay, so this is 2nd Esdras, chapter 7, 1 through 27 in the Good News translation. It reads, when I had finished speaking, the same angel that had been sent to me on the earlier nights appeared again. He said, stand up, Ezra, and listen to what I have come to tell you. Go ahead, sir, I said. He continued, picture in your mind a broad, immense sea spreading over a vast area, but with an entrance no wider than a river. No one who wishes to enter that sea, whether to visit it or control it, can reach its broad expanse of water without passing through the narrow entrance. All right. Verse 6, it reads, or take another example. Picture a city built on a plain. The city is full of all kinds of good things, but the entrance to it is narrow and steep, with fire on one side and deep water on the other. The one path between the fire and water is so narrow that only one person at a time may walk on it. If anyone inherits this city, he cannot take possession of his inheritance without passing through this dangerous entrance. That is right, sir, I said. That is how it is with the people of Israel, he added. I made this world for their sake, but when Adam broke my commands, the world came under my judgment. Then the entrances into this world were made narrow and difficult to travel. They were rough, dangerous, and few in number. But the entrances into the great world to come are wide and safe and lead to immortality. Everyone who lives must walk the narrow and meaningless ways of this world in order to receive the blessings stored up in the world to come. So, Ezra, why are you upset and disturbed by the thought that you are mortal and must die? Why don't you think about the age to come rather than the present age? I answered, Lord and Master, in your law you said that the righteous would receive all these blessings, but that the wicked would perish. The righteous then can endure all the difficulties of this narrow way because they look forward to the broad and open life of the future. But the wicked must pass through the narrow way without any hope of seeing the broad open life. The angel replied, Do you think you are a better judge than God? Do you think you are wiser than God Most High? It is better to let many people of the present age perish than to allow them to neglect the law that God has given them. God has given clear commandments to everyone coming into this world, telling them what they should do to obtain life and to avoid punishment. But the wicked would not listen and refused to obey him. In their foolishness, they have made their own wicked and deceitful plans. They denied the existence of God Most High and refused to follow his ways. They have rejected his law, refused to accept his promises, disobeyed his decrees, and failed to do what he commanded. That's the reason, Ezra, that there is emptiness for the empty and fullness for the fool. All right, verse 26, it reads, The time is coming when these signs will take place. The invisible city will appear, and the land that is now hidden will be seen. Everyone who survives the calamities I have predicted will also see the wonderful things I will do. All right. So that was a reading in 2nd Esdras, second chapter, verses 1 through 27. All right, in the Apocrypha. Okay, Good News Translation. So with that, like I say, call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, where I have learned this truth, where I'm still learning this truth, and also Shalom to the remnant of Israel. All right, we'll see you in the next video, Lord willing. Shalom.